Can I hear about you finding out you're gay in high school while you're doing this fight? Literally no hate to my cheer coach, though. Ashley Thompson, shout out, love her. But I feel like I get to talk shit in retrospect. She was my cheer coach for 6 years. I can talk a little bit of shit in retrospect.
No, you're allowed, yeah. I've never had a coach. I've had a mentor, but...
Having a coach is definitely an experience.
That's something...
I went through multiple coaches, but Ashley Thompson was there for all but one of the years I did cheer.
Do you know what a trade school is?
Yes.
Okay, a more traditional way of schooling would be that trade schools exist. That you're not just learning arithmetic and English, but you're learning like actual physical skills that you can't learn from a book. But like, here's the carpenter guy. Go learn from the carpenter guy, right? The same thing can be said about mentorships. Colleges used to be just finding the old guy who knows how to do shit and being like, teach me, and he'll be like, no. Like, why? Because you're not white. And then that's it.
Yeah.
And so coaches are the new form of mentors. That's the last place around here that you'll find that very traditional relationship with a teacher. Like, I had a screenwriting mentor, but, like, even that wasn't, like, a real mentorship, because a real mentorship's, like, it's very cultural. I like that a lot. Look at this. Look at the one other white guy he's friends with.
That's his brother.
That's his brother?
But you know what's weird about that is that my cheer coach from middle school pretty much always had multiple coaches at once.
What are we talking about?
It doesn't matter. We'll find out in post. We're talking about Danny Phantom.
Is that also his brother?
No, that's another guy on the team.
Hey, I didn't know you were also my brother. Come on, we're the white guys. We're all each other's brothers.
I always had multiple coaches, but in middle school, one of my coaches was Miss Roberts. She was like 50. Sort of like if Abby Lee Miller was nice. Do you know what I mean? Like, can't really do any of the things she's teaching us, but knows how to teach us really well. She also became my mentor, which was weird, because she was my English teacher, my cheer coach, my mentor, and then later my friend.
Whoa.
I have her number. I still call her Miss Roberts. But if it wasn't COVID, I could be like, hey, Miss Roberts, do you want to hang out? Let's go do something. And then we would.
That's really cool.
I coached cheer with her when I got into high school. I would go and I would coach cheer with her, and then we would go get food. And she paid me for coaching by buying me food.
That's such a special relationship.
It was really strange, because I've known her since I was 11.
You're a very lucky person. Not many people have that kind of relationship.
You know, I have a similar one with my tutor.
Yeah.
I had a tutor for all of middle school and high school, and she likes my photos on Instagram.
Are you one of those people who just accidentally makes genuine human connections with
adults?
Just anybody?
Yes.
You bastard. I've always wanted to be like that.
It's, well, see, my tutor was I would, like, go to tutoring, and we'd spend, like, the first hour where I just unloaded all of school onto her.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So she, like, knew I was gay before I knew I was gay.
You're like, and this girl's real cute, but I hate her.
Well, like,
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, you get into a fight here.
Mexican Nathan Drake.
Stop!
I wish that one of these guys would also be treasure hunters. Like, they're not just being bullies or something.
They just want the treasure.
They're just like, Nathan Drake, you're a horrible treasure hunter. He's like, whoa, wait, I thought you were beating me up because I'm white. He's like, no, I don't give a shit. I'm not racist.
You can't be racist to white people, but...
Bye, guys.
Okay. That's...
Nathan Drake's a coward. Goodbye.
Can I hear about you finding out you're gay in high school while you're doing this fight? You have to press triangle when they grapple you.
Oh, okay. Grab.
So, like, now. Yeah!
Why can't I kick them while they're dead?
Damn!
I don't know how to speak Spanish.
I don't know if you saw that.
Really would be my tactic in a fight, is to run away and just do drive-by punching. And then run away and then come back. And then keep running.
Wait, that guy was just recovering and you got him. I would like you to answer my question.
Oh, wait, so Danny Phantom or
No.
why am I gay?
Figuring out you're gay at the end of high school. I want to know what happened there, how that went, because I don't relate.
You know what? Maybe it wasn't end of high school. It took me a long time to be comfortable with the idea of me sucking dick. So my first... I mean, I've always been a little sensitive boy. I've been very feminine, and I like that about me because my dad's also very like It's really funny. My mom is the emotionally numb person, and my dad's like super sensitive.
Aww.
All of my parents' arguments are it's like my mom will be like, your father's being ridiculous, and he'll be in the corner a little bit crying, and he'll be like, you're so mean to me. And she's like, you're so sensitive. I can't handle it. My mom's like this little Asian woman. So...
Aww.
That's why I love my father, is that he's just me back a few generations. Like, it's really funny because, you know, you and, I don't know if you do it, but, you know, my friends on the whole rip on my dad for being not as accepting to trans people and stuff like that. Right,
you said that your parents say strange things.
Yeah, they'll say dumb shit, but they're not really hateful people. I mean, I'm never gonna go up to my friends and be like, don't be mad that they're being transphobic, because they are. And
right.
But on the whole, like when my dad was living in Houston, Texas, and he was fucking 19, he was hanging out with queer kids. Do you know how dangerous it was to be gay in the 50s?
I forget your dad is old.
My dad is 76 years
Jesus.
old. I'm 19.
Right.
Yeah. You have beautiful hands. Are you a model?
So your dad was in Texas hanging out with queer people.
Yep. No, he was also, my grandpa was probably gay. He owned a floral shop, and he was like a really sensitive man. He's one of the few people who would hire black people.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's funny because my dad grew up with really like fucking hard-working poor black people in the 50s in Texas.
Wow.
And they spent their whole time smoking and just making fun of white people.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Yeah, and my dad would just hang out and he'd be like, yeah, crackers they suck. It's like, man, you know what you look like, right?
Oh.
I love my dad. He's been through a lot. And that's why I was surprised that, like, I was really anxious about being gay in junior high and, like, early high school. I felt really alienated because I was like, do I like guys? And for a long time, I'd, like, every once in a while, I'd look up photos of men and be like, am I gay? Nah, I'm not gay. And then one day, I was trying to be a better artist, so I was doing figure drawing, and I was like, well, I don't want my parents to think I'm a pervert, so I'm not gonna look at naked women, I'm gonna look at naked men. And I was like, these guys aren't bad looking.
Is that how it happens?
That's exactly. And then I was like, I'll think about this. And I hung out with mostly gay kids, and my girlfriend at the time was pretty much purely a lesbian, besides she was interested in me. Bye. You're never gonna forget this, are you? Should have held on harder. It's all your fault, Nick. What's his name?
His name's Nathan.
Nick. Sam, you don't even remember my name. Who are you? Where'd you come from?
That's the other white guy.
Oh, his other brother. Thank God I still have another brother. From the same mother. Dude, how are you guys not directly in the line of fire?
They are, they're just...
Look at this cool warping effect going on in the corners. That means dead brother effect. I bet in the
it's called, like, dead brother
project effect is like Drake's brother dead as fuck AF.
Dead as fuck AF. So
well, you know, you gotta abbreviate because...
After you already say the full thing.
Because the full thing is dead as fuck as fuck.
Right.
Comma.
As fuck. So you were doing figure drawing.
Yeah, I was doing figure drawing, and I was like, yeah, this guy's not bad looking. That's cool. And so I thought about it, and my girlfriend at the time was like very like when I first met her, I thought she was a lesbian, and then
which is what happened with your current girlfriend.
Yeah, and has happened with other women too. There's no more story at that. I was dating this girl. She thought she was lesbian when we met, and then we started dating. And she was like, I guess I'm not a lesbian. I was like, okay, that's cool. And having hung around all these gay kids for a while, I was like, I mean, I'm more comfortable with the idea of being gay. And the older I get, the more I realize my parents wouldn't be weird. I feel like I'm a very cowardly gay person. I...
What do you mean by that?
Okay, well, I feel like subconsciously, I never really verbalized this, but I think I do give gay kids shit for not coming out earlier. Which is not fair and also just, like, horrible, because, you know, people can be kicked out of their homes for that.
Yeah.
But let's have a little reality check. If my parents weren't, like, super open about being gay, I probably would still be in the closet, because I'm a coward.
Damn.
At least until I came back from college, because... When I went to college in Boston, I got laid, and that was nice. And I was like, okay, yeah, dick's not bad. I've had such boring dick. I fucked such bottoms. You remember that last guy I fucked? That was miserable. That was not fun.
Yes.
Yeah, that creep. Oh, fuck that guy.
I'm sorry about that.
It happens. I mean, that's probably the experience of most straight women. I'm just learning that dating men is fucking
awful.
Complicated and horrible.
So it wasn't a person for you. It was... figure drawing.
It was figure drawings.
Just fully cusped your foot.
It's figure drawings, Danny Phantom, and then my girlfriend broke up with me. And that kind of threw me into a crisis where I'm like, oh shit, maybe I'm gay.
How'd you come out to your parents?
Just one day I was like, yeah, I think I'm gay, and they're like, okay. Yeah. No, and I don't think they really... See, that's the weird thing about my parents. They just love me unconditionally, and it's like, I'm so lucky
That's
to have
the weird
that.
thing about my parents.
Well, no, but, I mean, like, I get from the way they talk to me, I get that they think me being gay is a phase, but I don't think I'm ever gonna give them shit for that, because I'm like, if I marry a guy, then they'll just be happy with me being, like... happy.
So they think it's a phase, but they're not upset about it.
Yeah, they're not upset about it. I think they kind of, you know how parents will look at you sometimes like, oh, you know, you're going to outgrow that. Like when you're like, I'm sad, I don't get this.
Yeah.
It's the same thing where I'm like, oh yeah, I saw a cute guy today.
I saw a cute dick today.
Cute dick today. They're like, okay, cool.
You say that to them and they just go, okay, cool.
Yeah, which is a normal response if your son's like, yo, I got some hot cock today.
What are you doing with this box?
Taking it to the Lord. I want to scuba dive. That sounds awesome. You know I'm terrified of the ocean, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm horrified of the ocean. I once just started bawling during a camp trip.
That's hysterical.
Because I had to go scuba diving. They're like, you're going. I'm like...